Hello ladies and gents, welcome back once again to another round of Cushmic Sounds video demos. And this time round I've got this absolutely gorgeous Honeyburst 2011 Gibson Les Paul Traditional. Absolutely killer guitars, these ones, ladies and gentlemen. Brought out at a time where there was, I guess, a little bit of confusion as to what was a standard and what was a traditional. Well, the standards, which were supposed to be the standards, Gibson at the time opted for push-pull switches and bits and pieces and different neck shapes and stuff like that, you know, locking tuners. Whereas the traditional, it's in the names, in the sense was a 50s kind of reissue-ish Les Paul. So these featured standard appointments, you know, so like 57 classic pickups and standard wiring, capacitors, vintage style tuners, that sort of stuff. And, you know, no weight relief, whereas the standards had a fair bit of strategic weight relief cut out of the back of the guitars, you know, like your they'd cut out the wood before putting the top on. Well, these ones, traditionally, they shouldn't have been weight relief, but in the mahogany around about this sort of area, there are 9 strategically placed holes where they've actually drilled and taken some of the wood out. So while sometimes they might not be the lightest guitar in the world, it just depends on the timber. So differences between, I guess, USA and the custom shop is the timber that they use is lighter and it's more resonant. Some of these ones can be a little bit dense. They can be really, really heavy. This one's got a little bit of it's a little bit heavy-ish. It's not the lightest Les Paul in the world, but you're looking at 4.4-ish kilos. So in terms of pounds, that's it's under 10, so 9.86 pounds. I've got to say though, look, the top in this one, the top just kind of, that's a killer top. It moves and changes in the light differently, you know, it's killer. In terms of the overall condition of it, it's in very, very good condition, this one, apart from just some light wear around here from, I'm guessing, you know, belt buckle, shirt button, but it's more so just scratches, light scratches on the back. Everywhere else is looking over it again. Everywhere else on this guitar is actually, it's not mint, but it's in excellent condition, sort of throughout, but overall very good. I'm talking too much. Anyway, I've mentioned in the listing title that this has the Peter Green mod. Well, the pickups have been changed. You'll notice in the aesthetically, you'll notice the pickup here is reversed. But in order to get that Peter Green mod, you don't just reverse the pickup. You actually have to take the magnet out and rotate that 180 degrees, shove it back in, and then in the middle position, you can get that out of phase Peter Green, Gary Moore kind of tone, you know, which I'll demonstrate shortly. So in terms of everything, it's mostly original apart from those pickups. By the way, Martin A. Smith is a pickup builder in Perth, Western Australia. You can check out his website at Martin A. Smith. What is it? Double check it. It's martinasmith.com.au. Fantastic pickups, and I don't know Martin personally, but I've played a few guitars with his pickups in, and there's a reason why people opt for those. I've also left a link on the listing description, so you'll see that there. Check it out. Grab a set. I think he's currently booked for orders until June, but there's a reason for that. Now, we've got original potentiometers in this guitar as well. So go to my little cheat sheet here, ladies and gents. By the way, these pickups are a 7.5K in the neck and a 8.3 in the bridge. We've got CTS, we've got two CTS 500K volume pots, and it's got the 2 original. So the CTS 500K are their replacements, and it's got the original Gibson logo CTS 500K tone pots. And we've got vitamin Q, upgraded vitamin Q capacitors, so they work really, really well with these pickups. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. If there's some more info I might have missed, just have a read through the listing. Let's go for, I'm going to go straight to this neck pickup first, all on its lonesome, clean tones, and then we'll get into some overdrive and we'll test this Peter Green thing out. Anyway, here we go. that's actually that's a nice sounding clean. That's a nice sounding neck pickup, that one. All right, so I should have failed to mention as well that so these guitars being sort of made in line with the 50s Les Pauls, sort of I guess a little tribute to the 50s Les Pauls. They feature a really nice rounded 50s neck profile in these ones, and that's kind of personally my ideal profile, around about the 59 sort of style. So yeah, look, actually the new standards, actually the 50s and 60s standard series feature similar neck profiles. So if you're not sure what I'm talking about, head to your local music store, try one of the current 50s standards out, and you'll get a similar neck profile to this one. In terms of the weight relief that I mentioned earlier as well, I think it was around 2013 that Gibson opted to get rid of the weight relief in these traditional models. So, and I should mention as well the truss rod cover. So this is a replacement Gibson truss rod cover. It's a blank one. The current owner didn't like having the traditional scroll on it, but that traditional truss rod cover is in the case with the guitar. If you want to put it back on, go for it. Anyway, let's go to this. Let's go to this. I'm gonna skip the Peter Green mod just for now. I'm going to go straight to the bridge pickup. So we had the neck. Now let's go to the bridge. Nice, really nice. These pickups, along with these the vitamin Q capacitors, really nice tonal versatility. Nice. There's a really nice ring. Really nice ring to that. Nice bridge pickup. All right, now let's go to this out of phase in clean. So with this this out of phase, it generally works. It'll work a lot better with some overdrive because you do lose a tiny bit of volume. So there's your neck pickup, there's your bridge, and here's your out of phase. So you lose a little bit of that volume on a clean tone, but that's if you're practicing. If you're at a gig, it's still a very, very usable tone. And if you want to sort of get rid of it, you can wind down either the neck or the volume control. So you're back into that kind of humbucker mode. All right, so let's go to while I'm on the bridge, let's go to some overdrive on the bridge. apologise to some of those people wearing headphones. So, sorry, not sorry, it's fun. Man. All right, I'm going to go straight to the neck pickup. Bypass that out of phase. We'll do the out of phase. We'll save the best to last, all right? Here's the this gorgeous neck pickup. That's a killer. These are really Martinet Smith pickups. They sound killer. All right, let's go to this out of phase. I could play that all day. I'm sure you could too. Oh my word. All right, let's also just demonstrate that. So everything's on 10 at the moment, but if we knock down the neck pickup just a little bit. You're out of that out of phase tone. So let's try it on the bridge pickup. So it doesn't work on the bridge pickup. But if you are in the middle position and you want to get rid of that out of phase tone, you just roll down the volume knob a couple of notches. So again. This is killer. Like honestly, for the money, this is an excellent guitar. Like if you can't afford a high-end, custom shop or Murphy Lab or anything like that, and you're a gig and muso, or you just want a nice Les Paul standard, this is the one to get. This is a really, really cool guitar, and it's like these earlier traditionals as well. So while they do have some weight relief, this is a one-piece back. So a lot of the current models will have a join down the middle. Not a bad thing. A lot of purists prefer the one piece. So this is like a 50s-ish Les Paul standard. It's a Gibson Les Paul Traditional 2011. All right, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave it there. This has been a longer than I thought video. Not my longest, but I'm going to stop talking. If you're interested, all the links are down below. If you're on YouTube, if you're on my website now, get in touch, give me a call, and we'll have a chat. So once again, ladies and gents, happy guitar hunting, and I'll see you very soon with another gem. So for now, take it easy. See ya.